What's up everyone, I'm Joe from The Wrong Channel, and welcome to the second season of Retro Review. Why is it the second season? I don't know.
And before you even knew what you had, you patented it, and packaged it, and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it.
Anyway, to kick off the second season, we're going to take a look at a unique game, Jim Power: The Lost Dimension in 3D. What makes this game so unique? Well, it's the only retro console game that I can think of that came with 3D glasses. Unfortunately, I only have the cartridge of the game, so I don't have the original 3D glasses that actually came with it. But I'm sure any old pair of 3D glasses would work just the same. So let's fire it up and see how awesome this 3D game is. Alright, well now that my stomach is empty, let's try that again. Nope, I guess I still have a little bit left in there. As you can see, Jim Power: The Lost Dimension in 3D is a rather difficult game to adjust to due to the extreme parallax scrolling. This is going to be the biggest hurdle for any gamer to get over when playing the game. But make no mistake, that's just one of the problems this game has. So let's get right to it and pull this 2D, 3D game apart. It's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good! Despite whatever problems I may have with Jim Power, there are actually a handful of things the game does right. The sound and music are both very well done, and the latter is composed by Chris Hulsbeck, who is better known for doing the music for the Turrican series. But if you listen closely to the music of the first stage, you'll notice obvious similarities between it and another game's soundtrack that was mentioned recently on the channel in my Top 5 Fire Stage Songs video. The graphics and art design are also both very well done, and there are a lot of colors and detail present throughout the game. I also didn't have any troubles with the controls either, as they were very responsive and Jim wasn't difficult to control during the platforming segments. The bad. Here's where the game starts to trip over itself. As I mentioned, Jim Power: The Lost Dimension in 3D is side-scrolling platforming, although it does have a few shooter stages, and a few stages that are from a top-down perspective, much like in Contra 3: The Alien Wars. The problem with the platforming comes in layers. The first layer is that Jim Power is fixed in the middle of the screen, which means you only have half of the screen to attack oncoming enemies. The second layer is that the enemies all take multiple hits to kill, which means in order to successfully play the game, you'll have to do a lot of pausing and inching forward to avoid damage. The third layer is that you're timed, so you can't exactly take too much time with being careful. Fortunately, there are time extensions found throughout the levels. The final layer is that Jim Power dies in one hit, although you do get to continue from where you died and you do have a handful of lives. However, once you're out of lives, you go to the continue screen and have to start the level from the beginning, and you only get 3 continues before it's game over. It's time for the ugly, and let me tell you, you don't need a pair of 3D glasses to see what makes this game ugly. Parallax scrolling, when done well, can add so much to a game. It can add depth, detail, and the illusion that you're really in a vastly expansive world. When it's done wrong though, you might end up getting nauseous, get a headache, or even have a seizure. Jim Power: The Lost Dimension in 3D sadly missed its mark when it came to the parallax scrolling. Maybe the scrolling was too fast, or maybe it's because the background scrolled in the opposite direction. I honestly don't know whether it was because of the platforming issues or the parallax scrolling issues that prevented me from playing the game more than I did, but either way, it's definitely a challenge. So that's Jim Power: The Lost Dimension in 3D. It's a fairly cheap and common game, and I picked mine up for about $8. But if you're really interested in playing it, I'd say try to find it for cheaper than that. And if you're some kind of sadist that actually wants to have the 3D experience, you can actually get the complete in-box game with the 3D glasses for about $60 on eBay. Thank you guys for watching, and welcome to all of the new subscribers, and how are the old subscribers doing? Let me know how you guys are doing. Again, thank you for watching, thank you for your continued support, and let's get this second season of Retro Review going strong. Let's just hope the games after this are a lot better than Gym Power, The Lost Dimension in 3D. Because, good God, I cannot stand... I just can't stand it. I can't stand it. Too much of a nightmare for my vision. The nausea. Oh God. The parallax scrolling from hell. Holy shit. But thank you guys for watching. I'm Joe from the Wrong Channel. Have a great day. Have a great day. Hey you, in the back. Yeah, you. You! Have a great day.